everyone, George Rambling Man here. Hope everybody's doing well. Before I get started out on this ride, I wanted to show you this new tail bag that I got from Harley Davidson. This is the black Onyx tail bag. Ordered it off the Harley website, about $130. Not cheap. Nothing on the Harley website is cheap. You're adding parts to these bikes. But I'm going on a trip in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to talk about some of the touring accessories that I've added to my bike here on this vlog. But I wanted to show you this before I got started. It's kind of a low-profile bag, as you can see. Fits on the passenger pillion behind my new Mustang backrest. And it's got a couple compartments. You can see here the top main compartment zips. I've got some rags in there, but you can get a good bit of stuff in there. And it's got two side pouches right here that you can see. Keep my bug slide in here. But you can get you can get some t-shirts and socks and shaving kit and a few things in the bag for nice little weekend trip. But it's not a big tail trunk or anything. It straps down to the bike, comes with some mounting straps. Guess the only downside is it's kind of hard to get on and off the bike once you got it strapped down. But I like it, low profile. Adds some space in addition to the saddlebags, and I like it. So that's it. I wanted to give you a chance to see it. Let's get on the bike and I'll talk about a few of the other things I've added. So that's a look at the tail bag that I put on the passenger seat of the Heritage. Again, it's the Harley Davidson Onyx collection, and it's the smaller tail bag. They have, in that same collection, they have some other bigger pieces of luggage, but I wanted small, and that's what I got. Again, the only downside of that bag, I think, is, well, number one, it's pretty small, but I wanted that. I wanted something pretty low profile. The other downside is it's just hard to get on and off the bike. You have to strap it on and off, and it doesn't come on and off very easily. So we'll see how I like it long term. I'm going to use it on my trip in a couple of weeks up to North Carolina and Tennessee. Going to meet a subscriber of mine, John Gilbert. I've never met John before, but we're going to meet in Robbinsville and ride around Cherry Hollow Skyway and around Tennessee and North Carolina a little bit. Maybe down into Georgia. Didn't see Stoney was going to come, but he couldn't make it. Had something come up, and Stoney, we're going to miss you. We'll get together later this year. But I'll give you my verdict on the tail bag after the trip is over. But I think I can fit some, decent amount of stuff in it, so I'm okay with it. But when it comes to touring on a motorcycle, I guess there's two types of touring. There's the long weekends and short trips that I tend to take, and then you've got the guys that jump on the bike, maybe with a passenger, head across the country or go on 1 or 2 week trips. And I'm looking forward to doing that maybe one day when I retire, but don't really have the time for that now. And the bigger touring bikes are probably better for that. They have the touring frame and suspension, probably more comfortable on a long ride, and more storage space, better for a passenger. And that's not the type of riding I do, so I didn't get a bike like that. But you can tour on anything, really. This Heritage, some people say this is not a touring bike, and I have to disagree, because this is a very comfortable bike, and I'd have no problem jumping on this bike and heading across the country. I mean, I'd have to do something with the luggage, is what I've done, and add some things to it, but you could certainly do it. I mean, you could tour on a Sportster if you wanted to. It's just personal preference. But anyway, so getting back to what I did for this bike, the tail bag was one thing, and as you can see, I've got my cell phone mounted on the left handlebar here, and I bought off the lawabidingbiker.com website the biker gripper. I've had this particular cell phone mount before on my Boulevard, and I really like it. It secures very tightly and securely to the handlebars, and the phone's not going anywhere. It grips it very well, easily adjustable, and I like it a lot. It's about $60 on their website. So I decided not to get another Garmin, you know, GPS for this bike. I didn't really end up using it all that much. You know, most of my riding, I know where I'm going, and I only need directions when I'm, you know, going on a trip someplace. So I just decided to use the maps on my phone if I needed it. And so I got this biker gripper here, and I've got it on the left handlebar, and you can see I've got the USB cord connected to the phone and down to the USB port that the new Heritage bikes come with. I got to figure out what to do with this cord. Number one, it's white, doesn't look good against all this black, and I've got it looped around the bar. It's too long. I got to figure out, get some zip ties and tidy that all up. But it's nice to be able to plug your phone in and actually have it powered while you're riding. So that'll take care of any touring needs I have for directions and GPS. I'll just use the map feature on the phone. I can also Bluetooth the phone to my Sena headset and get voice directions, so I decided that would be enough. The third thing that I did is I added this windshield bag. As you can see, this is a Harley Davidson windshield bag. I bought it for $99 at Killer Creek Harley Davidson in Roswell, where I bought the bike. You know, just pops right on the inside of the windshield. Looks pretty good. I didn't think I'd really want one at first. I didn't like the way they looked, but after I've gotten used to this, you know, it's pretty, you know, it doesn't really get my field of view, and it's very handy to keep, you know, your wallet, your license and insurance, any small little items, change or whatever, right there so you can get to it. So those are the three things I added. The windshield bag for $99, Harley Davidson. You can buy it at the dealers or get it on their website. The biker gripper cell phone mount from lawabidingbiker.com, about $60. And the Harley Davidson Onyx tail bag that you have to strap on the bike, but I think it's a good addition. So I think my bike is light touring worthy now. I'm looking forward to my trip in a couple of weeks. I've got 920 miles on the bike now, so I'll be taking it in next week for the 1,000-mile service. I want to get that done before I go on the trip and have it all squared away for that. And I think I'm done spending money on this bike for a while. You know, I put the Mustang seat on, this biker gripper, the tail bag, the windshield bag. I really want to get some slip-on mufflers, but you know, between buying this bike and buying all these accessories, I need to slow down a little bit. And the slip-on mufflers can wait. Here's the mufflers I'm looking at. The Vance & Hines Eliminator 300s, the S&S Grand National slip-ons, or maybe a set of Reinhardt's slip-ons. I like the way they sound. The S&S and the Reinhardt's are kind of pricey, but the Vance & Hines are the least expensive and probably the way I'll go. But that'll be in the future. And I'll probably just get the mufflers and not worry about any kind of tuning. This 114 Heritage already has the high flow air filter, and I don't think a tuner is going to do that much to improve things. Okay guys, I'll talk to you again soon. I'll post some vlogs of my trip to North Carolina, and hopefully have some nice video of the rides around the mountains. I'm going to be going on the Cherry Hollow Skyway, I know, and I'm definitely looking forward to doing a vlog on that great American road. So everybody have a great week. Ride safe. This is George Rambleman. So long, everybody.